Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Poigi here, SitRep Biz. We're going to start our climb at 30 degrees. We're in the P-36G for America. We're on Canyon, Africa. Full up tier, we're 2-0. And it's a 3-0 match. So let's talk about the plane. This is the upgrade to the guns on the P-36. We now have 250 cals and 430 cals. So plenty armament, even more of a reason to use this as an energy fighter. Now when we shoot stuff, they should go out of the sky pretty quick. Excuse me. So yeah, you definitely want to use this as an energy fighter. Really good top speed on it. I think you won't wing rip in arcade anyway, but this thing will go easily over 400 miles per hour before you start to have any issues. Go ahead and see which of our opponents are coming over to our side. Don't necessarily want to be the one that P-36 is looking at, so just give them a little space. Usually get a few that run back on our side on this map, like this RE2002. Let's go ahead and get in there. C-21's not an issue yet. Those guys are all below us and lower on energy. F2A is getting shot at already. We'll just keep that RE2002 focus. So yeah, 425 miles per hour and counting. And you can still more or less get the guns on target, which is great. Love the American 50 cals for starting fires. All right, let's turn our speed back into altitude. Get down to around 170 miles per hour, and then we'll flip over. Close enough. And let's go ahead and reset. So guns are reloaded. Always when you're playing air arcade, I prefer to stay on our side of the battle. So this has a nice trench here that's basically the middle line where everybody can be at. Or everybody gets into a lot of the fights in. So I don't mind being at the center there, but I want to do it with an energy advantage, so if we get in trouble, we can get ourselves out of there pretty quickly. Let's see. We do have an opportunity to go after some of these bombers if we want to. We really don't have any other teammates that are up here high enough to do anything to them, so rather than let them just hit our bases the whole game, let's get after them. I think we've got enough firepower now to at least start some fires on them and do that without sitting behind their guns for too long. In the earlier versions of the P-36, I didn't like to chase them because, you know, with 150 cal and 230 cals, you'd have to shoot them for, you basically have to stay behind the tail gunner a lot longer. I think we'll be doing all right here. And got to protect the bases, otherwise this game will be over too soon. Won't get enough kills. All right, PBM and the SB2. Guessing the SB2's kind of acting like a guardian for him, but I'm not sure. Let's go hang ourselves up, see what happens. It's not diving on us yet. Some good fire there. Managed to stay away from his gunner so far. Let's nose down to get our speed back up, and then we'll go after this SB2. He does have front guns, so you gotta be a bit careful with him. He's gonna fully hang us up here. Yep, he did. Alright, it's going to take one more nose down, nose up to get to him. Looks like the bomber's still burning up. Yeah, he is. Alright, so get our speed back up to about 200 miles per hour, and then we'll go up for another climb. We should be able to get him this time. There we go, he's down. See what else they got over here. So everybody else pretty much hanging low and in the middle. I think we get rid of the TBD and then we can start booming and zoom in the middle of the map. You leave these guys out here too long, you can see like he's already halfway through our base. They start clearing bases and we start losing points too quick. Does have a front gun on him, 50 cal, so don't necessarily want to do the head-on. We do have an 800-meter targeting distance, though, so we can start shooting early. And after that, just got to make him miss. Careful of his back gunner, and we can definitely outmaneuver him. All right, he's down. All right, let's go over to the middle and start booming and zooming. Got a Fokker on our side of the battlefield. We'll have to keep an eye on if nobody takes care of him. He's going after our HE-111 right now. Bomber doesn't stand much of a chance. Teammates are taking out the AI planes. That's fine by me. And we have a huge energy advantage over everybody in the game right now. Just going to go over towards the Fokker because that SB2U is coming in the same direction. Basically same heading we'd want to be at to engage him as well. Might be able to clear him off of our 111. And I don't want to leave him up here with decent energy. Rather just take him down. I think we're going to deal with that SB2U first though. No issues from underneath. SB2U can have the 50 cals on the front, so we gotta be a little bit careful here. Don't remember which variant, but it might be the 3 variant that we're going up against right now that has them. Alright, he's down. Let's go after the Fokker, try and save our little buddy. Alright, F3F might be interested in us. We gotta break off, make sure we get him first. We're 300 miles per hour, we got good speed. Not too worried about him. Looks like we're over their spawn. Good hits, he's down. The duck's interested in us. Come here, ducky. Let's talk to you about something. So now that we're over their spawn, we can just go ahead, slot in behind these guys. Other than the duck, I don't think they're expecting us. Might as well dive down, try and grab another one on the way. Stuka does have a back gunner. We're just going to ignore that for right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and reload. I was interested in that F2A, but he just dove in, so go ahead and set up another target. Let's go ahead and flip back around, see what these 3 want to do. 2 of them are chasing our SU. Our team's ahead on points, that's good. Let's go ahead and dive on this HE-51. Nobody behind him close enough to be a worry to us. Let's actually try to hit him, that helps. F3F. Couple hits. F2A and a P-36 coming in on our left. Got enough speed, we should be able to outturn him. Also, he's got a couple friendlies on his tail, at least he did a minute ago. Let's bring him up one more time, we should stall him out. There we go. Full flaps, nose back around. Careful who you chase, buddy. Alright, so we're going to reset. Reload the guns, get a little more energy back up. And then we'll go see who we can get in the center now. Not too worried about their PBM at this point. He can bomb bases. This thing will be over before he does too much damage. All right, they are grouped up on their side of the battlefield, so when that happens, I like to fly over them and then just come in behind them, try and get the kills rather than diving in from our side. That way we're set up to go back to our friendlies if we get in trouble. The F2C might be our target. I don't like how that F2A is set up right behind him though, so we'll lay off for now. See what he wants to do. Seems fine letting us go. All right, let's get after it. F-15's down. God, I love the guns on this now. Forgot how much better they are than the lower level stuff. Couple hits there. Got our speed up. We're just going to back off towards our side. Turn that speed back into altitude. Check if they have a group coming in. So like right there, they got 3 guys who are kind of together. Want to make sure we don't end up engaging all 3 of them at once. We'll let them find targets. Oh, F3F's interested. I didn't want to do a head-on with him, but I also don't want him behind us because he can outturn us. He's probably on our tail right now. Alright, missed a bunch of shots there. Let's see, HE-51's set up pretty nice. He's down. We can outturn. We used up our 50s. Alright, we're reloading all guns. Time to back off for a second. Did get that MiG on fire. There we go. Alright, P-36 is interested in us. Crit there, probably the engine based on what... Yep. You're spinning, buddy. Help them down because we're nice people. Alright, 112 behind us. Let's bring them back to our buddies. Looking good at the moment. Alright, that'll do it. Alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, hit like. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And if you have any comments or questions, let me know in the comments section. All 3 of those things help out the channel. Always appreciate it. Let's see how we did. So we ended up with 16 kills in the P-36G, ended up with Hero of the Sky and Survivor. So great game. Ended up with 2nd place. Nice job, teammate. Alright. Yeah, it's a fantastic plane. I mean, the P-36s early on are great planes for, you know, energy fighting and doing those things, but they basically have half the guns that this thing does. So, I mean, this thing, when you're hitting stuff, it's just taking it out of the sky. Highly recommend it. So, I think that'll do it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you on the next one. America!
Fuck yeah! To say this fucking day, yeah!
Beautiful.